Hello and welcome. This is another edition of the Autistic Modeler. I'm the Autistic Modeler. And here we're going to build and review this 1970 Ford Galaxie taxi cab. Now this is a new issue. This is different than the police car issue. If you guys have done that one before, it's real similar, but it's got added features. Let's take a look here. We got a big 429 Boss engine in there. Taxi sign, taxi meter, hubcaps and wheels there. And on the other side, I'll flip it around there for you. We've got suitcases. This is a new feature that comes with this kit. And look at these decals. All different version. Dash different. And license plates. Some cab decals. Numbers. This is a pretty great kit. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's open it up. Alright, let's open it up, see what we got. Alright, there's our decals. Those are pretty neat. The dash decals and different cab versions. All sorts of stuff on there. Numbers, license plates, that's pretty cool. There's our tires. Those are pretty nice. Those are really nice tires. Axles and screws, don't lose those guys. Windows, red taillights, those are nice. Yellow plastic. Now some folks out there may be starting out, the yellow plastic is a benefit. You don't have to paint this. If you're starting out, that's fine. Use it like it is. Looks pretty good. There's our bottom. Looks really nice. There's our suitcases. This is a new item here, the suitcases. And there's our taxi sign on the roof, taxi meter. There's our engine. Push bumper for some reason, and a firewall in there. Chrome. Now if you can notice, the police light bar stuff has been omitted. Alright, this has no police equipment in this car. This is taxi only, one version. And there is our hood, part of the seat dash. Now this has got an engine block off. If you don't want to build the engine, that's fine. Glue the hood shut and put it in there like that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's our wheels. Seat top. Exhaust is molded to the axle and steering wheel. And there's our instruction book. Pretty nice. Alright, all in all, this is a pretty nice kit. We're going to go ahead and build it. Let's go. Something I noticed here, open this up. There's a shotgun that comes with it. Pretty interesting. This taxi must come from a rough neighborhood. Anyways, leftover police car part, obviously. Alright, let's get to it. I've decided to not use the engine included. Not really correct. And it has a stick shift transmission and things like that. And I really didn't want to use it. Not really correct. And they didn't put that big 429 engine in these cabs. So I used the block off plate. And I'm going to glue the hood shut too. Alright, nothing wrong with that. You do for you. Okay, after I do the sanding and stuff, I always like to wash the body. Now, this gets like the coating that they spray on the mold release to get this off. And just warm water and some Dawn soap. A lot of guys use Purple Power, things like that. That's your choice. I use simple stuff. It's easy to find. Just some warm water, not too hot. Just wash it off and then dry it real well. Let it sit to dry so there's no water anywhere, no water spots on your paint. Your paint will stick well and it should turn out really well for you. Alright, we're ready for paint. And I got to paint the bottom here. What I found online and stuff, a lot of the bottoms on these Fords and the chassis were painted black. A lot of different opinions out there, but we're going to paint it black, detail the engine and things. And we're going to paint the cab body yellow. Alright, follow me over to paint. Here's the color I chose. It's Autumn Gold Gloss Enamel. I got it at Ace Hardware. Got a lot of good selection there. Here's the number on the paint right here if you want to know what it is. It's a pretty good yellow, like a taxi yellow I think. But follow me over to paint. We're going to paint that car up. I decided to go with tan for the interior. A lot of these cabs are painted tan because they ordered the cheapest cars they could find. So here's the color I picked. It's called Marsh. It's a cardboard paint, and this is the part number here. You can find it on Amazon. I bought 4 cans of it pretty cheap, and it's pretty thick, so you got to make sure you shake it up really well. All right, let's head over to paint. Here's some little additions I found that go with my cab build here. Some little people. Look at that. Yeah, these are out of the 59 Ford Skyliner retractable hardtop, the Skips Fiesta version. Pretty neat. And also digging through my decal stuff, right across this. Look at that. That's pretty neat. This was made by Gopher Racing. I bought it over at Andy's Hobbies in Gilbert, Arizona. Pretty neat. So we're going to add that to our cab. Some other neat little details. So stick with us. Here's a tip using this tape here. It's really good stuff. Trying to mask off that line there for that molding. Sometimes it's pretty tough to get it straight and narrow. So use this. It's a light tack tape. Goes on really well. Comes off really easy. Doesn't peel your paint off or anything like that. And it's a really good product. I recommend it. Alright, we got a bunch of decals here to choose from. Got a lot of different taxi services, dashboard decals, license plates. I think I'm going to lean towards these checkerboard ones because I want to put this checkerboard on the car along the side here. I think that'll look pretty great. Anyways, alright, let's put them on. Here's the decals I picked out for the taxi cab. Got the checkerboard for the sides, checkerboard matching for the doors, air conditioning, rates for the doors, do not tailgate, some numbers, taxi thing for the roof. It's gonna be pretty neat. I got all the decals on, turned out pretty well. The checkerboard stuff was a little bit old, kind of brittle, but it worked out pretty well. Got all the roof light stuff on there. Do not tailgate. It's air conditioned, how about that? And to get the decals to sink down and stick well, I use this Tamiya Mark Fit Strong. Works really good. Recommend this product. Alright, on to the interior. Here's a trick that I came up with. I'm going to carpet the bottom of this interior here. And how I do it. I paint it black or your color of choice. First, leave it wet. Okay, that's the trick. Pour this in there. Shake it around a little bit. Knock off the excess and then let it dry. Simple as that. I'll show you how to do it. And there's our carpeting. I carpeted the rear package itself and inside there. Simple to do. It really makes a nice looking model when you're finished. Just a quick tip. Well, here's our interior. It's all done with the people all detailed and everything, the luggage. The man figure had to be modified quite a bit. As you can see, he had to cut his head and his bottom down quite a bit to get it underneath the roof of the car. Lady figure fit in there really well. So this turned out pretty good. So on to some more detailing. Okay, we're back. It's that time again. Final assembly. All right, let's go over what we did here. We got our body all done. Decked out with the checkerboard. Turned out pretty well. Chassis lightly weathered. Used up just a little bit. Grill and trim all done. Rear bumper, taillights. Looks pretty good. Interior with cabbie and passenger and luggage, taximeter, carpet. This turned out really well. Nice. Hubcaps, tires, wheels. You notice here, something I did. That's to clear the taxi guy's driver's head. Yep, that's what happened. He bumps his head on the ceiling. Anyways, we're going to finish this up. Come back with us. Okay, it's all finished. The 1970 Ford taxi cab. This is a great kit. Turned out really well. I added some added details here. The checkerboard decals do not come in the kit, neither do these people, the cabbie or the passenger. You can see them in there. They turn out really well. And this is a great kit. If you're getting back into modeling, I highly recommend it because it's nice and simple, not overly done. Great finished product when you're done with it. I'm glad they brought it back. It has so many possibilities. Police cars, taxis, sedans, family sedans, any of that stuff. So, until next time, I am the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.